Hey everybody, how's it going? Makes you wonder when you finally get pointed out, everybody, and I kind of heard the thing and I finally remembered to look when I left. When your neighbor in the apartment building next to you is so freaked out that she thinks somebody's going to come through her window, she's went and put 2x4s in the windows in an attempt to keep the windows closed. Okay, anyway. Well, how's everybody doing? I'm kind of... Yesterday, I've been up and down, and I think I've figured out my problems, and I'm on my way to the doctor here in a few minutes to see what's going on. I think it's some medication they put me on. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. But I noticed this morning when I got this morning, my belly's getting hard. I had a nice soft belly, and now I've almost got a drum again. So, oh, and I'm sorry if I end up sneezing. I don't know what's going on. I've got the sneezes I can't stop, and that's not me. So anyway, let's see. Hell, gas is still $1.75. I hear it's going to go up, so I guess I'm going to pull in and get some so we know we got some, and we'll be back. Yeah, okay, I don't even remember what I was talking about, but we're going to see why the check engine light's on. Oh, I got a random misfire again. Come on, I want to... And the O2 sensor. Now I've got a random misfire again. Okay, now... Lights out. Race successful. I know I got trouble. At least the catalytic converter stuff went away. I don't know why that was doing that, but yeah, it's back to the random misfire. And I don't understand why this thing does that. The only thing is, I notice it is running smoother. I know some people say Seafoam. Oh, no, Seafoam. You know what? The Seafoam did this truck wonders, because gas is going further again, and I didn't back up far enough. It is still mud out here. But Seafoam's done wonders in my truck. But, yes. Yes, and I still have power out here at the farm, just by the grace of God. And just luckily now, when I called them, as you know, I'm waiting on my funds that are showing to be transferred, and we've passed their due dates that they say, and nothing's happened yet. So, I still have power, luckily. And I still have a busted down Blazer out here. So, I'm stopping here to take care of the animals, because today's going to be it's a busy day. First started out, I thought the wife wanted me to stay home and help clean on the house. Well, I cleaned up some more last night, and I guess she decided what I cleaned last night was good enough. Well, then I had to help her install a program on a computer that for her bookkeeping that she does for the church, so we got that going. I got a doctor's appointment here. But I tell you, guys, my feet and my legs, and I'm almost afraid what the doctor's going to say today. I think the diabetes is starting to work on my legs and feet a little more, which is not going to be a good thing. And, okay, today is Wednesday. Yesterday, yeah, I talked to the... Oh, then I played hell getting the doctor to call me yesterday. I played hell with that. Then just before they closed, they finally called me back, and then I told her what... I said, well, what about all this other stuff? Because my feet for the last 4 days, have been burning, itching, can't get them comfortable, hurt to wear shoes. Hey. And then I talked to the nurse, and then I was talking to one of my friends on Facebook, and I come to 45 minutes later, and he was gone, and that was at noontime, 1 o'clock. I come to and I'm just like dragging ass, and every time I stood up I was just like, whoa, lightheaded, dizzy. And then my feet, just before I passed out, I guess, that's what I'm going to say, I passed out. Just before I passed out, the last thing I remember is my legs took off going straight, and then there was a pain going down the right side of my foot, and it hit right behind my little toe and just go boom, 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 and I'm like, ugh. And I think that's why I finally fell asleep. I couldn't handle the pain in my legs. And then my feet have been cold, really cold. When the Miss Universe pageant was on that other night, I ended up laying on the floor, put my feet up on the couch. My daughter tried touching my feet to massage them and that, see if that helped. She touched my toes, and I almost levitated off the floor. I'm like, holy crap! But she touched anywhere else, and she's like, Dad, don't you feel me touching you? I said, no. And she was up on the top of my foot trying to massage it and that, and touching the sides. I didn't feel it, so yeah. And I don't know if it's because I can't get the medicine or what, but anyway, I gotta figure out how that machine shop called that I took the blocks up to get them cleaned and crack checked and all that. He called. Now, he told me last week that when I took that stuff up there 2 weeks ago, he'd do a couple pieces. I told him about what I wanted, and I didn't hear from him last week. He said, I'll call when the stuff's ready. And I thought, okay, he didn't call. He didn't do anything, because he was supposed to do this much, then this much, and then this much, and by then I should have had the money to cover the stuff. He calls me today. Everything's ready to pick up. Didn't tell me how anything turned out or anything. Just said it's all ready to pick up. When can you get here to get it? So much from our plan of picking up a couple pieces this week, a couple more. So, but if he done anything other than clean and crack checked on those motors, I'm going to tell him, well, thanks for the free work, because I am not paying. I'm not doing that again. So, and I stood there and I told him what the other shops have done and what the situation was. He said, nope, 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 nope. But here, now he just, instead of doing up the one block, instead of head, so I knew they were good, he just says, everything's done. Get up here, pick it up. I said, well, how much is it? What did the total come to? I don't know. So I'm a little worried here, so. Anyway, I better shut up, get these animals fed, and get going to the doctor to see what we find out there. And I've got, and I don't know, I don't remember, but I've also noticed I've got bruises on my lower legs that I don't know where it come from. My right kneecap, somewhere along the way, got cut all the hell. The only thing I can think is, remember on this Blazer here, those, well, there's the one toe hook that was bent straight and broke off, and the other one was bent. Let's see. Oh yeah, that would be about the right height. So I don't know if I was bumping, banging those, because I mean, I've got some good scabs on my knee, and I have no idea when I bumped or banged my knees. So that's the other thing. Basically, from the knees down, I haven't had much feeling the last 3 days. Now today, not too bad. Yesterday, I could hardly walk on my feet. I'd get up. Oh, anyway, you guys don't care about that, but and I know my wife is getting scared, because the doctors have told us if this keeps getting worse and I don't get things straightened out, I know what I'm heading for. I come into this world in one piece. I would like to leave this world with all my extremities still attached, which is starting to scare me, because you take my feet and my legs off, and being the size I am, it won't be long. Anyway, enough of that. So, alright, I want to take care of the animals, and yep, I got to get going. Alright. Come on, truck. Spin, 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 spin. I noticed something when I walked past the trees. I got our trees are trying to bud. I mean, trees are screwed up on what the weather is. And I gotta look for I thought I left it in here because we were videotaping. No, I lost the lens cover. Oops, sorry. Anyway, we're on the way to the doctor now, so I don't know what I did with the lens cover. Because I got it out, I thought I did the repair and then we went, or did the repair, jeez. Never mind, alright. Okay, we're done at the doctor. Just like I figured, I gotta come up with money for my medicines. He got me some samples and I got some more samples to pick up Friday. So, but yeah. He said, you were looking so good. I said, I know, but yeah, he's like, well, we gotta figure out how to get you past that deductible. And I'm like, yeah, good luck. So, I'm so damn thirsty, I need something to drink, so I'll be back. Hell, okay, I'm home. Got my Benicard and they're insulin pens. I was hoping they were vials, so the pen's going to last me one a day. Oh no. Yeah, one a day, I think. I'm not sure how big they are. They are... Oh shit. It'll take a pen and a half a day for my injections. They're 100 units. No, it's going to take 2 a day. I take 180, 190 units a day. Yeah, so, okay, well, that's enough for next 2 days. I've got insulin there. I've got enough insulin for 3 days. And then I'll be in big trouble. But yeah, they got me back on he found me some samples of the Benicard. So I got that one back, and he says, get your Zoloft, or Duloxetine. And he's like, what happened? I said, well, you know, we ain't got the money. I can't afford these meds. And he said, well, what? Did you change insurance or what? I said, no, it's a new year. The deductibles have got to be met again. And he said, well, how much is your meds? I said, over $400. Oh. But he says, you got to get back on it. He says, going cold turkey off that one. It's probably what Serostal and this crap here. That's crap. I read the side effects, and the other guy goes, yeah. He says, that's problem. So, hopefully, and when I stand up, I get lightheaded, dizzy, and just want to feeding the dogs. By the time I got to the doctor's office, I was early. I swore up and down, they said 3, and it was 3:30. I just out in the office, but well, guys, this is just kind of a update on my health, and hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling better and I can go to the shop all day and get something done, because I can't remember. I think I did. I said something about the machine shop screwing up, and instead of doing a few pieces here and there. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? Doc's a little worried. He says, you were doing so damn good 2 weeks ago. I said, I know. But as soon as I switched over that Losartan, and then I ran out of my Zoloft, I think between those 2 meds, it's damn near killed me. Because I said I went on a 3-day binge of a starvation diet, and then I started finally eating again. And he's like, well, that ain't good. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm just rattling. I'm just shot. So, you guys take care, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. All right. I just, all these beautiful weather days going by. So, take care. See you later. And good luck with your medications, and stay in healthy. God bless.